What's up everyone, today I'm going to be showing you guys something crazy. How I built a fully automated AI art generation system for a fantasy novel creator. Okay, he contacted me, needs an artist. I told him, wait, I got you. And we're going to be using the brand new ChatGPT API inside n8n. Basically, this setup lets authors submit an idea and boom, the AI generates custom book illustrations in their personal style, emails them, and saves them instantly. I'll walk you guys through each step, each node, and explain how you can build something very similar for yourself or even for any clients, okay? So let's jump right into it. So as you can see, the first node here, right, the on-form submission, we start with the form submission trigger. So this triggers the whole flow to start. Okay, the author fills out a simple form, typing in their idea for an image, and this could be something like a lonely night standing under a blood red moon, okay, or whatever. Okay, and as soon as they hit submit, this triggers the entire workflow to start. Okay, after that, we have the AI agent, which is probably the most important tool because this is what's going to generate the prompt to create that consistent fantasy, dark fantasy look, or whatever type of artwork you would want for whatever author or yourself. Okay, so this agent will use custom OpenAI chat model that's trained to understand how the author wants their exact fantasy world to look. Okay, so instead of just taking the idea literally, it shows the specific style, dark, gritty, fantasy-driven heavy shadows, and it tweaks the prompt automatically to match that exact vibe that we want, okay, for this specific author. Okay, so this is basically where the magic happens. Okay, then there's the OpenAI HTTP request. Okay, so after the AI generates the perfect style matched prompt, we move into the HTTP request node, which is this one right here. Okay, and this node basically sends the prompts to OpenAI's image generation API, specifically using ChatGPT 4o's image abilities, and it's asking OpenAI to create an image based exactly on the author's refined idea. This way, we aren't using some random AI art, we're generating very consistent on-brand illustrations for the full novel series that's in the style of this person's specific needs. Okay? And then from then, we're going to basically convert this HTTP request image into a specific file so we can actually view the image, which will then take it and send it to our own email. Okay, and just for explanation, we're going to talk about the specific hard parts, which is the AI agent. So here we tell this AI agent to create a prompt based on this scenario. This scenario would be what we submitted in the form. Okay, and this is the prompt creator. This is where the magic happens right here. Okay, you are a master fantasy visual artist specializing in dark medieval, blah, 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 giving all the specifics, the art style, etc., etc. And of course, the idea being exactly what the person submitted over here. Okay, and then this is the probably the most complex part is how to get the OpenAI new image generation to actually work for you. Basically, you first have to verify yourself in the OpenAI get your API section. You verify yourself by doing a quick face scan or whatever it is, ID and face scan, and then you get access to the OpenAI image generation. You put your URL here. This URL works for everyone, okay? And then you turn on specific headers using fields below and put authorization for a name, bearer just like this with a space, and then your API key right here, okay? And then you use send body. This is what's going to send all the information to the next node, okay? In JSON, using fields below, use the model GPT image 1, the prompt, using the output, and this is basically the prompt we got from the agent, okay, that generated that very specific prompt to follow the specific type of artwork. And then the image size, you put whatever size you want here, okay? And then from there, it's going to convert the file. This is pretty simple. You take the data based on the previous one and convert it to file, and it sends it to Gmail. So now let's test it out, okay? Let's say I want a night watching the sunset with pet wolf. Just very, very simple prompt. Okay, this sends it to the AI agent. The AI agent will basically take care of creating the prompt based on what I gave it my imagination. It's going to create a very complex prompt in the specific art style, take it to the HTTP request, which usually takes the longest over here, and that's going to convert it and send it as an email. We should receive an email in a bit. And just like that, we received our email. Boom, here is your dark fantasy image. And as you can see, an amazing dark fantasy artwork with the knight and the pet wolf watching the sunset. Beautiful, amazing, and consistent. Okay, if we were to do it again, like I'll show you right here, we will get another type of style, very consistent. And again, over here, a pretty consistent art style. And that's about it, man. Hope you guys like the video. Make sure you follow for more AI automation videos. And don't forget, use AI or perish. Peace.